Boom.
Boom.
People. The question is, how did a Croatian guy and a girl, a beautiful girl from Massachusetts, ended up in a small town in Pennsylvania, fall in love at the first sight? We want to tell you a story, how God wrote our love story.
Yeah.
And when God ties everything together, miracles are happening.
Yeah. So as my babe said, we're going to go through all of the beautiful details about our beginning, how we met, and really how in a week's time, as my babe said, we knew that we were each other's person. And it was absolutely glorious and beautiful.
Yep.
So first we have to set the stage.
Set it.
We currently go to a ministry school in Pennsylvania, okay? But they have a full-term school year, like a 9-month program, but they also have a 3-week program in the summer. And I went to that summer program in 2021, but in 2022, this past summer, I just really felt in my heart that I needed to be on staff and really help kind of bring in the new set of students. So it's crazy because you just don't know, as Matej said earlier, how God ties things together and what his overall plan is. Because imagine if I didn't, if I wasn't on staff for this GSI program, that's what we're gonna call it, just so you guys know what it is. If I didn't do it, I never would have met this man.
Because from my part, I felt in my heart that God is calling me to come to this GSI summer intensive program for 3 weeks. But I was supposed to go on a mission trip to Nigeria, but that kind of got canceled, and I still, something was pulling me to come, and I did come. And we just wanna say how small steps of obedience can lead you to a huge breakthrough, because you never know how your obedience can lead you to your breakthrough.
Literally.
This is a good point.
Literally. Great nugget, baby. Great nugget.
Good enough for us.
And we talked about this a little bit. I think it was in our singleness video, because again, it's so easy for us to be like, okay, how is God going to bring my person? I don't know anyone in my circle. There's no one at my church. And that might be true, but our current circumstances don't dictate, like my babe said earlier, the miracles that God is going to do, especially in this area. So that's why it's so important just to be obedient with the little things, because you have no idea how he's going to use it all.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's go into the story.
First,
the juicy stuff, the question of all questions. I love when she gives this answer. So I'm gonna ask you.
Okay, ask me.
Probably for 100th time.
Okay, ask me.
What happened and when you saw me the first time in your life? I'm ready for this. I love hearing this.
Okay, guys. So it's so funny when I think back to that very first moment. Again, I was on staff, so I was in charge of the tables. And we were passing out binders to all the new students. And it was mayhem, because I think there was maybe 100 students that were there that summer. So just imagine me there behind the table. There's just a sea of people coming through. You have to find everyone's name. It's a high stress situation. But I kid you not, when this man walked in the room, my eyes just caught him really quickly. I was like, wow, he's really, really, really cute. And I was like, okay, Kayla, focus. You have work to do. You have students to attend to. And I didn't even, we didn't have a conversation at that moment, but I think I overheard him talking to someone else, and I heard his accent. I was like, oh my gosh, and he has an accent.
I didn't even know I have an accent.
And I was flustered. I was like, I don't know, he's too hot. I was like, he either has to be a player. I was like, there's probably thousands of girls throwing themselves at him every single day, or he's married, because there's just no way a man this good looking, who also loves Jesus enough to come to the school, would be single.
Single for 9 years, waited on this one.
And one of my friends, she ratted me out the other day, because I even forgot that I said this to her, but I was like, Vanessa, I was like, oh my gosh, I think he's European. I love a European man. And from that point forward, I just had the biggest crush on this guy here. But I thought, again, either he was out of my league or he was already taken.
Yes.
So.
This I love hearing.
It
This. I love hearing. This.
I'm gonna flip it on you, baby. What
Okay.
was your first moment when you saw me?
When I saw you, I was like, wow, she is cute. She is cute. There is something there. I remember, because it was so overwhelming, you know, going through registration and you meeting all of those people. But I do remember that I remembered you, and I was like, when can I talk to her again? So,
Ooh,
yeah.
you did.
And this is what actually we did, because when the school started, the program started, each and every break, I was, where is she? Can I talk to her? Does she have work to do? I was trying kind of spontaneously, she doesn't notice that I was like too upfront, to be next to her and just to chat. And that's how everything started, because because during the breaks, I don't know, it kind of, everything happened.
Everything
Because
happened.
we clicked immediately.
Yeah, we did.
Immediately.
Yeah, there were so many beautiful moments. We're not going to get into all of the just conversations that we had. And you know, when someone is meant for you, there's that instant connection, that instant spark. Like, it doesn't even matter what you're talking about. But one of the things that really stuck out and was a huge part of our story is related to chocolate. I'm going to tell my side, and then you can tell your side of the chocolate story.
Go.
Long story short, we were in a group conversation talking about candy, chocolates, like American food versus, you know, basically foods in other nations. So, of course, my babe, being from Croatia, was talking about how Croatian chocolate's the best. And I think I mentioned something in passing, like, ooh, I want to try. This man, the very next day, this is like the first couple days of the program, the next day after saying that, he comes with this cute little Croatian chocolate. I wish we had one up here so I could show the folks. But he comes with his chocolate, and after that moment, he brought me a chocolate during one of the breaks every single day. And I was like, wow, this man is pursuing me. This is adorable. He not only is making time for me, like, on his breaks, but then he's remembering each and every single morning to put one of those chocolates in his bags for me.
I did. I brought her chocolates to school every day of the school. And the biggest, like, a moment for me, one of the biggest moments was on Saturday. We have no school on Saturday.
Yep.
And I remembered her. I remembered the chocolate. So what I did, I took a picture of a chocolate and sent it to her. Texted her the chocolate, and I wrote down, so you don't miss your chocolate for today.
Oh, yes.
And
who does that? What?
Yeah, when I sent that, I was like, yeah, this is like really obvious now that I'm pursuing her.
I screamed when I got the text.
You did?
I
Yeah,
screamed in my pillow in my room. I was like, ah! I was like, I think he likes me. Like, he would know. Like, because you always get in your head in the beginning. You're like, I don't know. Like, is he giving everyone chocolates? Yeah. But that was like the one thing. That
was the one thing. And then at that point, we started like, okay, like something is really here.
Yes.
And we started... You know, the first thing when you meet someone, what do? You text to your best friend.
Yeah.
Like, you text to your best friend. So what I did, I mean, this is what the guys do.
Tell us.
The first thing I did is send literally a picture of her to my friend. And I was like, wow, she is so attractive. Like, I have some news, like, she is so attractive. And he was like, dude, yeah, you have my blessing. She looks amazing. I was like, yeah. So this is the guy's part.
Yes.
Yours, how's yours?
Oh my gosh. I don't remember the day. I have to go back. We're actually going to put some cute little snapshots of these text messages because they're gold. It's so beautiful to look back at the beginning. But I basically texted my bestie Sarah and I said something like, I don't know, like, I'm in trouble. There's this really hot Croatian or European man here. And she continuously was asking for updates because, for me to text her out of the blue to be like, I'm falling in love. Like, before we even really, like, had conversations, I had the biggest crush on this guy.
She did.
I did.
So, for the end of this video, let's just end with how men are actually created to pursue
Yeah.
women?
Yeah. For me, as a woman, I have never experienced what it looks like and what it feels like to be pursued by a godly man. And this man right here gave me the most beautiful representation of that, because I just felt like he respected me and honored me through it all, but he always made his intentions known in the purest and safest way, that I never felt like you were like pushing a relationship on me or made me feel uncomfortable, but you made your intentions known in such a beautiful way. So I was like, wow, this is how it should be.
Yeah. From my perspective, I was really trying to pursue you in like Christ way, the most Christ-like way that I know. I don't know. Because I think that today's like society is like men should conquer.
Yeah.
And yes, we do have that inside of ourselves, but it's the way we are pursuing.
Yeah.
I'm not pursuing you to like conquer you and for you to be my trophy. I'm
Right.
pursuing you in a Christ-like way that respects you, that honors you as a gift from God who I can like cherish and serve and give my heart to you completely and show my intentions right at the beginning.
You did.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I'm glad I did.
I'm so glad he did.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, ladies, there are men like this still out there. So don't settle. Like a man of God, which we've been saying this. We're going to do a video about this eventually. But there's a difference between a Christian man and a man of God.
Yeah.
And this is what a man of God does. He pursues in a Christ-like way.
Thank you, baby. Guys, do not settle. We say this a gazillion billion times. And there are still beautiful Christian women that love Jesus with all their hearts. They want to serve, that respect man. And yeah.
I love it.
Yep. So, for the end, we want to invite you to tune into our next video, because we are going to share how in just 4 dates our life got completely changed.
Yes, 4 dates, guys.
4 dates.
Yeah, it's so good. We did you guys a favor. We split this up, because if we were here, like we're already at 12 something minutes. So if we did this all together, we'd be here for a few hours. But I kid you not, the details about our dates are beautiful. So tune in.
Yep.
Tune in.
We bless you, we pray for you, and we are praying every day for our viewers, and we're going to continue to do that, and we bless you guys in Jesus' name.
We love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.